What's up, you Relentless Warriors? Welcome back to Relentless Fit 365, live in Studio 5. It's Happy Friday. It's cold in here. Let's box and shuffle it. Shifting side to side. You guys ready to fight? Ready to rock? Good to see everyone. What's up, IQ Chino? Anna's already in the house. You know Anna loves MMA. I saw Tenacious Jesse. Good to see you, Tenacious Jade. Lion Cub in the house. Danny was here. Let's go left jab. Holly was in the house. Holly's still in the house. Abia, probably with Aviana. Switch sides. Punch it. Paprika. Paprika. Cross punch. That flamingo needs to go to the vet, says AQ Chino. He was coming back from the vet. Lame duck. Elbow strike. Lame flamingo. He's still got a chance. Let's go. Boxer shuffle. Hands up. We're moving. Let's go right knee strike. We're getting right to it. Right in from the warm-up, we'll merge through it. Switch sides, left knee strike. Hands up, boxer shuffle. First section of this workout is going to be 10 different moves. 30-10 tempo, 3 times through. That part's 20 minutes. MMA stuff. Punching and kicking and having some fun. Let's go left jab. What is this song? It will not stop. It's been playing since I got in the studio at 5 a.m. Switch sides, right jab. It's a goose! Cross punch. Finally, more music coming your way. Non-copyrighted jams, uppercuts. Pivot on the toes. I don't know what's up with that. We need a flamingo emoji. Cross your chest, opposite knee to elbow. Loosen the hips up. We're gonna be kicking. This song sounds almost like Orange Crush. Hand behind your head. Alternating. Shoulder back, chest out, chin up. Alternating front lunges. Nice. Reverse lunge, touch the ground, alternate that. Let's jog in place. 52. It went up 4 degrees. Woo! It's gonna be a good day. Cross punch. Good day. REM. Oh, I know that song. Orange Crush by REM. We're cross punching. Keep working. Keep cross punching. Boxer shuffle. Like I said, we're going right into this. First one's going to be right, elbow. 1, 2, elbow. We're starting at 10 seconds. Let's rock this Friday. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, elbow. 1, 2, elbow. Pop, pop, 2, pop, pop, elbow. Jab, jab, elbow. Tap, tap, boom. Tap, tap, boom. Tap, tap, huh. Tap, tap. Tap, tap. Work it. 8 seconds. In the 10-second rest, we're going boxer shuffle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Double tap left, right elbow. I'm gonna read your comments. You got it. Keep you guys accountable. All the stupidity in the chat. Well, I got stupidity on the floor here. Might as well join in the fight. Double tap left elbow. 1, 2. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Box a shuffle. Hey, Asani, you there? Asani? Calling for Asani. Calling for Asani. We need some Asani defenders. On the right. 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, man, Florida's cold. Suck it up, Jake. Rock it. Kick it. Breathe out, get up there, kick it, bam. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Assigning defenders on the left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Rock. Bam. Come on, you honey badgers. Anna. Hey, Anna. Come on, you can do MMA. 2, because you're a honey badger and you're brave, which earns you the honey badger of courage. Stupid. Sprawl. Right kick. Bam. Sprawl. Right kick. Sprawl. Right kick. Bam. Sprawl. Kick it. Sprawl. Teresa. That red-headed relentless warrior's here. Good morning to you too. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Sprawl left kick. I'm sweating. It's 50 degrees in here. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. Sprawl left kick. Left kick. Sprawl. Left kick. Keep pushing. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Bridge punch. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hips off the ground. Punch it. 8. 10 seconds, we're on our feet. 3, 2, 1. V-Rock pencil and punch. 4 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. Right here. Rock to the right. Rock to the left. 2. 30-10 tempo. We got 3 rounds of these. Don't you quit the fight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Switch jabs. This one turns fun. Switch jabs. 2, 1. This one we know. Just switching. Switch jab. Breathe out as you strike. Keep the hands up. Protect your face. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, hands up. We have double tap switch jabs now. This is the last move of this round. Double tap. Increasing the beast. 2 seconds. 1. 2 and 2. You can step this. Still breathing, still punching. Oh yeah, this is my jam. This right here is my jam. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to shuffle. Round 2. Round 2. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Double tap right. 1, 2. Left elbow. Recover. 1, 2. Elbow. 1, 2. That was terrible. Notice I'm stepping back. Reset. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Double tap, left jab, right elbow. What am I doing? 2, 1, 1, 2. Must be Friday. Elbow, recover. Elbow. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Asani. We need you, Asani. Asani, come on, let's go. Asani defenders, 5 seconds. Right side. 2, 1. Let's go. Right here. Whap. Bap. Huh. Bap. Breathe out as you kick right here. 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Asani defender on the other side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Left side. Right. Keep that hand up, protect your face. Bow. Sound effects. 5 seconds. Don't you stop, you're better than that. 2, 1. Right in the hacky sack of the bad guy. Sprawl right kick. Let's go. 3 seconds. Sprawl right kick or knee. Right kick. Boom. Height. Bow. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Sprawl to left kick. We're still in this. 5 seconds. 10 moves per round. 3 rounds. 10 moves per round, 3 rounds. Let's go. Kick it. Whap. Bap. Boink. Splat. Woo. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Little sweat droplet. It works. Bridge punch. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. Hips off the ground. back on our feet in a boxer shuffle. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. V-Rock. V-Rock pendulum punch. Let's do it. V-Rock. 1, 2, to the right. Use that core to pivot yourself. I can't wait for you to do it, Teresa. Let me know what you think. I will say this. I raised the temperature in here 1 degree since we started. Wow. Bringing the heat today. This one's bringing the heat. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Switch jabs. We know them, we love them, let's embrace them. 4 seconds. And 2, 1. Let's go. Left to right. Hands up. Punch through it. Elbows in, fists protecting your face. Five seconds. 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Double tap, switch jabs. This will end round 2. One more round after this gimmick. 2, 1, 2 and 2. Double hop, double tap. Double dip. Never double dip. Never double dip. It's rude. You can double tap. Don't double dip. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up, boxer shuffle. What's up, Jen? Good to see you. Bus stop with your daughter. Man, have fun. All right, here we go, round 2. And 1, let's go. Jab, jab. Elbow. This is round 3, I'm sorry. Round 3, last round. Double tap. Elbow. Yeah, I got the Iron Man on today. Iron Man Friday. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. This song is absolutely obnoxious. Boxer shuffle. Double tap left, elbow right. 4 seconds. And 2, 1. Here we go. Elbow. Tap, 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 tap. Keep going. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Calling all Dasanis. Calling all Asanis. Asani defenders. Asani defenders. Let's go. Right side. Kick it. Hips off the ground right here. Drive it. Keep that right hand up. Protect your face. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. Asani defenders on the left. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Let's defend it. Whack. Get up there. We're winning the fight. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Someone get me a Band-Aid, because you guys are cut. Cut. Dumb joke. Sprawl, right kick. Let's go. Sprawl. Right kick. Right kick. Still protecting your face on the left side right there. Bow. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, boxer shuffle. I can't wait for Asani to see it. Mini superhero. Sprawl left kick. 2 seconds. 1. Let's go. Left kick. Bah. Bah. Left kick. Left kick. Woo. Keep pushing. Left kick. 8 seconds. I didn't see anyone stop. I didn't see anybody stop. 2 seconds. 1. Bridge punch. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hips off the ground. Work that core. Cross punch. Overhead. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boxer shuffle. V-Rock pendulum punch. 2, 1. Let's go. V-Rocket punch. Bah, bah. Eight. Rocket, use your core to twist. Core power. 8 seconds. 2, 1. 2 more. 2 more moves. Switch jabs. Double tap, switch jabs. Let's finish strong. 2 seconds. 1. Let's go. Left to right. Push it. 15. Pick it up. Left. Right. On. Keep the hands up. 8 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double tap, switch jabs with the flare. Give me your flare. Let's see the flare. Let's go, 2 and 2. Swing. That was my flare. 2 and 2. Come on. Push. Hands up. 10 seconds. Woo-hoo. 3, 2. Finish with cross punch. Finish your opponent. Uppercuts. 2, 1. Ah. Ah. Good rounds. Good rounds. Yeah. Beautiful. This next one's on my count. We've got some balancing moves. I don't know why I said it like that. That was weird. Creepy. All right, first one is going to be flamingo squats. Kind of like how I flapped in like a lame flamingo. We're gonna balance on our right. We have 10 reps. If you have to grab onto something, you wanna keep the pressure on your right leg. So if you're tapping on your left, just hold on to something Keep pressure here. The idea is to improve your balance. That's what it's all about. 10 reps. Let's go. Squat. And up. Get that knee up. That's the little flamingo move. I don't think flamingos do that. That's one. Down. Kicking the leg back as I'm coming down. Still pressure on your heels, look at your toes. Up. That's 2. 10 total. Down. Up. Uy. 3. Up. Down. Up. 4. Down. Up. Get that knee up there. Come on, Jake. Let's go. Down. Up. Knee up. That's 6. Yeah. Getting that knee up makes a difference. Down. Up. That's 7. Yeah. Woo. Down. Up. Bing. That's 8. Down. Up. 9er. That's a big 9. 8. Oh, wax on, wax off, Daniel, son. One more. Down. Kick that leg back. And up. Oh, that burns. Call him Mr. Burns. Mr. Burns. Oh. No way I should be sweating right now. All right. That's a good sign. On the left. We got flamingo on the left now. I turned my own music up so high that I could barely hear Jake dance during 10-second rest instead of boxer shuffle. That's even better. That's good you turned your music up because mine sucks. Let's go. Flamingo balance and down. And up. Get that knee up, good balance, core strength. Yeah. Pressure on that back heel. That's 1. Down. Taking that leg back. Wiggle the toes. Wiggle them babies. And up. Knee up. 2. Down. Uy. That's comfy. Right there's comfy. Up. 3. Down. Up. 4. 4. What? Down. Oh. Keep the balance, Jake. Up. That's 5. Down. Oh, I dodged. Up. Knee up. That's 6. 4 more. Down. Up. 7. 3 más. Down. Up. Oh yeah. That's 8. Down. Up. Oh, I'm pivoting because it burns. That's 9. 1 more. Down. Hang in there, wiggle the toes. Up. Oh, 10. That's 10. That's good. That's 1 balance move out of the way. We got another one. This one's old school. Blue emeralds. Blue emeralds. This used to be in the fitness challenge. I'm going on the right leg. 2 touches count as 1. That's how we roll. All right. We got 10. 10. Here we go. Left leg is back. You guys ready? Left arm, touch. Go to your knee if you can't get to the floor. Make sure you're kicking your opposite hand back. Right arm, touch. And balance. That's 1. Left arm, touch. Kick that right arm back. Back up. Right arm, touch. And back up. 2. Alrighty. Yeah. Left arm, touch. Why do you have to be so mean? Right arm, touch. Back up. That's 3. This is difficult after cardio kickboxing, MMA stuff. Left arm, touch. Back up. Right arm, touch. Back up. That's 4. Right arm, touch. Back up. Left arm, touch. And up. We're halfway home, 5 more. Left arm, touch. Back up. Right arm, touch. Back up. 6. 4 más. Left arm, touch. Back up. Right arm, touch. Back up. That's a big 7. Left arm, touch. Back up. Right arm, touch. Back up. That's 8. That's 8. Left arm, touch. Back up. Right arm, touch. Back up. That's 9. Ow. 1 more. Oh, left arm, touch. Back up. Right arm, touch. Back up. This hurts a little bit. I just walk it off. Walk it off. Got the wind knocked out of me. All right. Switch sides. What's up, Ninja Nina? What's up, Subin? Spicy. It's warmed up in here. I'm bouncing on the left. Here we go. Last time on this, 10 reps, balancing, starting with the right side. Right arm, touch. Back up. Left arm, touch. Back up. Well, that's 1. Right arm, touch. Up. Left arm, touch. Back up. Yeah, that's 2. Left arm, or sorry, right arm, touch. I never knew my right from my left. You guys knew this. Back up. Left arm, touch. Back up. That 2. That's 3. That's 3. Right arm, touch. Back up. Left arm, touch. Back up. Balance. That's 4. Right arm, touch. Back up. Left arm, touch. Back up. That's 5. Make sure you're kicking that opposite arm back. That's good for core and balance. Right arm, touch. Right there. Back up. Left arm, touch. Back up. Oh, Daniel-san. Need to work on balance. 4 more. Right arm, touch. back up. Left arm, touch. Back up. Find the center point. 3 more. Right arm, touch. Back up. Oh. Left arm, touch. Back up. Oh. That's 8. Right arm, touch. Back up. Just dancing. Left arm, touch. Back up. 9. Ouchie. 1 more. Right arm, touch. Back up. Ow. I will not go yet. Left arm, touch. Back up. Ow. Yeah. It definitely works the bum. The peaches. Working the peaches. Woo! We got 1 more move. I'm loving the peach emoji too. We're gonna balance on the right. We're finishing with a little bit of big 6, but you're gonna watch how it is, so I'll just give you a demo. You're balancing on the right. Left leg is up. Cross, cross. Upper, upper. Hook, hook. Keep the balance. It doesn't seem like much, but punching throws you off. Focus on the core. We got 15 reps on this. 15, not 10, 15. Here we go. Balancing on the right. Starting with the left. Cross, cross. Upper, upper. Hook, hook. That's 1. Cross, cross. Upper, upper. Hook, hook. That's 2. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 3. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 4. Cross. Upper. Hook. 5 down. Cross. Upper. Oh. Hook. Give it a little snap. That's 6. Cross. Upper. Hook. 7. Cross. Cross. Upper. Upper. 8. Cross. Upper. Hook. 9. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 10. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 11. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 12. Cross. Upper. Hook. Woo! 2 more. 13. Cross. Upper. Hook. 14. Last one. Cross, cross. Upper. Upper. Hook. Hook. Yeah. Thank you, pain. You remind me I'm alive. Yeah. We're balancing on the left now, same deal. 15 reps and then balancing days are over for today. We're finishing with some core. Let's go 15 reps, left side. Starting with the right punch, here we go. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 1. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 2. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 3. The more you punch it, harder it is. Upper. Hook. That's 4. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 5. Cross. Upper. Hook. 6. Cross. Upper. Hook. 7. I'm not going to go down. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 8. Cross. Upper. Hook. That's 9. Cross. Cross. Upper. Upper. Hook. hook, and throw myself all over the place. 5 more. Cross, upper, hook, hook. That's 11. Cross, cross, upper, upper, hook. 12. Cross, cross, upper, upper, hook. 13. Cross, cross, upper, upper, hook. 14. Last one. Cross, cross, upper, upper, hook. Nice. Ow. Ah. Woo. Ow. Check it out. All right, beautiful. Okay, we're gonna be on the floor. This is gonna be a 30-10 tempo, 2 times through 30-10 tempo, and we have 5 different moves. And then we're gonna stretch. Gonna go over a little form, not too much. Most of you are pretty familiar with this. There's just a few things I wanna touch on when it comes to punching form, why we do certain things, perhaps breathing a little bit, and how you breathe. All right. In and out, we know how to breathe, but you know what I mean. Breathing while you're punching without passing out. All right, first one's gonna be V-crunch. V-crunch. And we're going 10 seconds. 30-10 tempo. Find the spot and let's work it. And 2, 1, right there. Lemon squeezers. Not too fast, get a good position and control it. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Superman to cross mountain climbers. On the tummy, raise your arms. And 2, 1, right here. Raise it. Back up. It's controlled today. 2, 3, 4. Stomach down. Arms and legs up. Oh, Superman. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4. You Iron Man if you want. Iron Man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Iron Man other side. 2, 1. All right. Next one's V-rocks. Arms overhead, legs are out. Nice and straight. Point the toes away. You know rocking chairs, which is bent leg. It's a rocking chair. Otherwise, arms and legs out. Hips off the ground, V-rock. You're slightly getting these hips right off the ground, right there, using the core to lift those hips. Not too far back. You don't want to come back here. That's a rest. That was my way of resting. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows in, palms down, low plank rockers. In 3 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Toes forward and then back. Forward and then back. Strong core. Forward and back. Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. V-rock triple kicks. Yeah. Watch closely. My left will be over my right. Rock. Up. Keep the balance. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Now my right is over my left. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Rock. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. V-crunch. There's going to be slight changes on this round though. Pay attention.
And 2, 1, V-crunch. This one's the same. Lemon squeezers, arms and legs. Squeeze it. Pipe. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift and tuck on my right forearm right here, right butt cheek. Lifting the legs up. Left hand come behind you like this. 2, 1. Lift and tuck. Feel that in your left side of your obliques. Make sure you're on your right butt cheek, not your right hip bone. Obliques. This was the surprise sleeper in this. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. On my left forearm, on my left butt cheek, right hand behind me like this. And 2, 1. Lift and tuck. But bring your knees to your chin, not your heels to your butt. Nice straight line right there. Lift. Tuck. Lift. 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Low plank rocker. Those are the same. Elbows in, palms down, pushing forward. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Push through it. Yeah. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triple kicks. That's the same too. We only added those lift and tucks. 5 seconds. Last one. Triple kicks. And 2, 1. Right over the left. Rock. Up. 1, 2, 3. Left over the right. Rock. Hips off the ground. Up. 1, 2, 3. Rock. Up. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow. Lovely. Oi, walk that off. I know that song, that Pearl Jam song, AQ, Just Breathe. I like that song. I also like the Jello bell because that means we're done. Way to work, guys. We're gonna finish up in a stretch. What's up, Holly? Yes, we are gonna get ready to stretch. I'll go over a few moves of the kickboxing stuff, the importance of it, and then we'll sit around, we'll chit chat, Q&A style. All right. We're starting on our feet. We're finishing on the ground. Wide stance, deep breath in. Reach back and bend the hips. Exhale. Relax. Slowly come back up, lower back. Yeah, I'm wearing the Iron Man today. Extend it down. We're going down to the left side, just like this. Good stretch here. Felt good about the workout. One-legged. Yeah, good job, Jesse. Walk down all the way, falling star, right side. Of course you felt good about the workout. You're a honey badger. You're awesome. And you're tenacious, Jesse. All right, we're gonna walk down falling star again. This time we're gonna stay low, extend right leg, come all the way to the left. Falling star back to the center. All the way to the right, extend the left. Walk your hands in the center, kick that right leg back. Take your left leg, go over your right, push down on that right heel, stretch out the right calf muscle. Switch legs. Drop down all fours. We got cat stretch. Deep breath in, tuck your chin, raise the spine. Exhale, core to the floor, look up. All right, recover that. Take your right hand, come behind the left, drop down to the right shoulder, and go ahead and relax. All right, back up, recover, same thing. Left hand behind the right, drop down to the left shoulder, relax the right elbow. All right, recover. Open up your hips, flatten your feet, drop your hips down all the way to the heels. Walk your hands out. We're going into child's pose. Deep breath in through your nose. Slow exhale. Walk to the right side. Put pressure down on the left side of your shoulder. Left shoulder. Walk back to the center, walk to the left, same deal, right side. Recover on your butt. Into butterflies, grab your ankles. Butterfly. Holly, you're going to be doing this in a couple of hours. I can't wait. You have fun too. I'm just leaning forward today, leaning forward towards your toes. All right. Left leg is out. Right leg over the left. Grab that right knee, pull towards your chest. Switch legs, kick that right leg out, take the left, go over the right knee, grab that left knee, pull it towards your chest. All right, both feet together, point the toes away, bend at the waist, deep breath in through your nose, and exhale. Go ahead and relax. We're going to go in almost like we're going to start a crab position. Crab, I said crab. Lift your hands. Take your left, go on the right knee, just drop down. Open up those hips. Yeah. All right, cover that. Same thing, take your right, go on your left knee, drop down to the right hip. All right, go ahead and relax. We're going to grab both knees, tuck your chin, roll your spine out. Slowly drop down to your lower back all the way to the center. And then just go ahead and pull your knees to your chest. Rock left to right. Right here, kick your legs out, arms overhead, nice long arrow stretch. Deep breath in through your nose. Open up that core. Exhale, drop your arms down by your side. Palms are facing up. Just go ahead and relax. You did it. Well done. Oy. Happy Friday. Way to work. Good job, guys. Teresa's already starting. Gonna try to listen to Q&A at the same time. Fantastic, Teresa. Good luck. You'll crush this. I think you'll have fun. It's high intensity, but it's not too bad. Easy moves, and we'll have a fun time doing it. You'll have a fun time doing it. I know I did. It was cold in here, and I was still able to like break a sweat. I don't know how Teresa does that. That's insane. That's cool though. That's focus. Okay. I want to go over basic things. I know I've covered this in the past before, but first thing a lot of people tend to struggle with is boxer shuffle. It's a really basic one. I don't really mind what you do in those 10 seconds. Boxer shuffle is just a way to keep your body moving, keep the heart rate at a certain level. What happens is your heart rate learns to regulate at a higher intensity, meaning if you're doing something faster as opposed to just stopping, it'll be able to balance there and then of course kick it into high gear again. It's better for your VO2, your heart fitness levels. It's one of the reasons I want to keep that motion going. So in boxer shuffle, you're coming here, you're just shifting side to side. A lot of people struggle with this shifting side to side and they don't know what to do. They're like this. So all I would say is just do a little pivot. Just pivot your hips. Just side to side. You see what I'm doing here? Pivot the hips. And then from here, that's all you're doing. I do it with a little hop, so it makes it difficult. So right here, pivot, pivot, pivot. You guys see my feet here? Pivot, pivot. 1, 2. And you just go fast. And then just going kicking side to side. Now, you can start getting a little air in there, and that's where the boxer shuffle is at. If you're still struggling with it, this is fine. Jogging up and down, jogging into place. The poet likes to do these hacky sack juggler things. It's totally up to you. But again, it's very important in those 10 seconds. You try not to rest, you're actually trying to move. I always try to do that when we do this MMA stuff. The next one, common mistake with that punch, most people just want to punch with the arms. If you notice, I'm always driving off that back leg. In boxing, the way you're taught is that front toe is pointing, wherever that front toe goes, that's where your aim is going to be. That front toe is sort of like your, basically your gauge, almost like you have a gun and you're looking through your sights. The toe is like your sights. That's where you're going to balance off. The back leg is literally, the heel is off the ground. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Heel's off the ground. The reason why it stays there is that this is where all your power is at. And my right leg is back, which means I'm a conventional boxer. If I switched it, if you're left-handed and you like to, your strong side is on your left, then your left leg will be back because this is your power side. It's called southpaw. So when your right arm is up, you're protecting here. This is where all your power is going to be at, whether it's the hooks, the uppercuts. You see what I'm doing with my hips though? On that hook, bringing it around, right there, uppercut. Boom. Even when I'm throwing that uppercut, my legs are in it. It's not this. I even see videos where instructors will do this. Now there are points, but it's not a boxing thing. There are sometimes reasons why you want to maybe emphasize the core and you want to take your legs out of it. I can see why. But an actual punch is getting your body into it. So this is southpaw. This would be conventional. So if you're right-handed, that right leg is back. So just for purposes of the fact that most people are probably right-handed, I'll do the right side here. Now on that jab, I'm pushing. It's just a little step. It's a little step right here. Just go like that first. I'm not even throwing a punch yet. So right here, boom, step, step. Now with that step is where your jab is at. That's where your power is at. Step, step and punch. You're driving. This is where when they call it a stiff jab, that's a nice stiff jab. It's a good jab, basically is what they're saying. It's solid, heavy hands, strong punches. So right here, a lot of that is done. That's why it's good to work the butt, the calves, because the power is here, not here. This is just the bread and butter. This is basically where all that energy ends up taking place, but it's all right here. And if you do this properly, it doesn't matter how big you are, that strike is going to have some impact, especially with all that motion and that momentum. That form is actually going to create a lot of friction, energy I should say, not friction, a lot of energy to make that impact. So, bah, strike, strike. So that's what it is. I'm pushing off that back leg, heels off the ground, strike. Another thing for balance is you see where my toe is at? Back up a little bit. My toe is here. The heel, make sure think of it as an imaginary line. That heel is even with this. You shouldn't be like that. because now you're off balance. See, I can't even stand up that way. So what you want to be is like this. Now this is conventional boxing. You're slightly, your hips, you're shifting your weight slightly back here. So now I can basically just sort of like circle, and my balance is here. Now I know MMA fighters, you'll see them down here, like wrestlers, I did that. In wrestling, you come down a little lower. You know, some jiu-jitsu is sort of like this. Jiu-jitsu kind of like does a little shifting motion. I think judo is pretty similar. But in boxing, it's this. One last thing with that jab, it's not coming front like that. This isn't karate. We're not punching like this. In boxing, it's a twist. All your energy is coming through these two front knuckles right here. This is where all that power is at. That's your goods. And if you look at your arm, that's where all of that energy and power is striking. If you feel that, that's the solid point. If you're hitting back here, you could break your wrist. So right here, making that impact, that's where that strike is at. Now I'm slightly bending my elbow. I don't fully strike it out, but I'm twisting. Another good point of that twisting is watch my chin when I twist. My chin disappears. So even if someone slips the jab and takes a shot at me, they hit my shoulder and not my chin. So getting into that habit of kind of tucking your chin, bam, bam. All right. That's my boxing stuff for the day. That was jabs and stuff. So, Avia says I used to kickbox and do with a kickboxing expert, and when we were to spar with each other, we were told the power comes from the hips. So pivoting is very important to bring the power, and it's very true. Always coming from your hips, and definitely awesome. Oh no, Rich, I'm useless with my left hand. Good luck, Rich will be ambidextrous very soon. And is Wizard in the house? Did I miss you, Wizard? I think I did. Maybe not. Maybe he just came up because Rich broke his wrist recently. So yeah, he's getting used to doing everything with his left, which is good in some ways. It's bad in the others. If you guys have any other questions regarding these moves, you know the deal. Leave in the comments section. You can ask me now. Give me about, I don't know, 35 seconds or so. I'm going to set things up, and we're going to do a little discussion. We'll talk about tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody joining in on that. In the meantime, enjoy these amazing non-copyrighted tunes that I found today. They're awesome. Yeah. Ready to jam. Better than Pearl Jam. AQ. Not quite. Not quite. I'll be back.
All right, what's up, your Relentless Warriors? Welcome back to Relentless Fit 365, live in Studio 5. And now we're going to talk about other fitness and nutrition and things that matter to you to just live a healthier and happier life. Rich says it's like a cookie, but it's cold. That's an inside joke. Oh, Rich has got a good attitude after the ordeal with his wrist, so I respect that. Nina asked a good question. How does Avia work through the doubles after doing all this stuff? And it's pretty insane. Yeah, she is a powerhouse for a reason. Avia talking about she went to the gym after work last night and it was so crowded. Let me scroll down here. I missed something from balance. Balance is killing me right now. Need to finish. Yeah, Super, and I get it. That it was crushing me as well. My left side was definitely struggling on balance, so I hope you guys understand that one. Okay. It's moving fast today. Comments are moving fast. I'm on break from school till next month. I'm getting in. I know, Jesse. I can't wait. And they're talking about February coming around. Gym will be empty. Yeah, it's funny because I try to avoid most gyms in January unless it's off hours. If you go to peak hours, you don't get anything. And I end up just getting frustrated. So I usually stay away from the gym around this time of the month, around this time of the year. And by February, it's back to all the locals and the dedicated warriors and all the people who are used to basically pushing through and grinding it out and realizing that fitness isn't just a 30-day program. My pool is crowded these days. I'm waiting for February too. Man, what do you need a pool for? You can go in the beach. I guess you have access to water all over the place. If we had pools here, they'd all be frozen right now. I think it's like -20 with wind chill today. So I came in the studio and it was 48. So I was a little bummed. It was the first time it was below 50 degrees. So I'm going to have to change the way I do the heater system. I have some of the stronger heaters on. If you can see the 2 electric banging through now. But last night I put my 2 low-powered ones on there because we'll blow a fuse if we have too high a power going on for too long. Oh, man. Yeah. It's funny watching people at work talk about their meal prepping and weighing their food. I'm like, are you moving your body? Nope. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with meal prepping if you're sticking to it and it becomes your lifestyle. But I definitely go out of my way try to not discourage newbies. I know that our channel is not really targeted towards newbies. And I hate to say it that way, but that's basically what it is. New people or people who've been out of it. And I got thrown off by AQ's comment. He's not going to tell me the temperature here. I'm sure it's, or in Costa Rica, I'm sure it's not 20 below. Lucky dog. Yeah, I try not to be so poo-poo towards the newbies, but in many cases it's funny because you'll get some people, if they don't know you, and you'll hear people making comments and you can tell if they're new based on first of all how much they think they know. They're pretty matter of fact about everything. You should do it this way, that way, this way, and you got to do this. And I remember when paleo first became popular, and I didn't know much about it at the time. This was years ago. But then I realized, oh, well, that's kind of like what I do, but I never called it anything, and then there was this is the way you have to live life. It's going to change your life. And it's like, oh, so basically you just eat healthy, whole, lean foods. It's pretty much that simple. It's 34 over there. That's pretty cold over there, Nina. Trust me, when you're not used to that type of temperature, that extreme change can make a difference. Yeah, Avia, the powerhouse. Yeah, it's funny because Avia was expressing her disgust towards people taking up gym equipment, and I get it. And a lot of times they'll get on this gym equipment and they don't really know what to do with it, but they'll stay there for an hour. It's like, dude, you cannot monopolize the entire piece.
You do your thing and get off. It's so annoying. Just nod my head, yeah. Sometimes that's best. You know, when people are new, they tend to have a lot of answers. Not always. The good ones will ask a lot of questions and they'll try to be a sponge and take it in. But some people, they'll read a book about something and suddenly they drink the Kool-Aid about it. You know, companies tend to do that to people. You know, and I understand, you know, people probably drink the relentless Kool-Aid, but I think we drink the relentless Kool-Aid because of the people that have bonded together here. I think it's more of an energy of positivity as opposed to like some sort of snake oil that I'm trying to sell. Obviously, I can't sell snake oil because if I did, it's the worst snake oil out there. I'm forcing you guys or I'm encouraging you guys to go through pain and I'm trying to tell you it's good for you. That's terrible snake oil. It's, you know, snake oil would be like, oh, all you have to do is lay here and eat bonbons all day and you're going to get in great shape. Yeah, people on their phones, oh, it drives me nuts. It's the 30s, then the 70s, 60s, 30s again, like what the mood swing Mississippi temps. Yeah. You know, Chicago's a lot like that. Last year we were like 15 below one day, and literally it was probably 8 days later, it was 60 degrees. Chicago does weird stuff like that. It drives me nuts. It's why a lot of people end up getting sick, and their body can't regulate to those temperatures. I tend to do, it's weird because when it gets extreme cold, I tend to do better. It's when it's like subtle, like 40 degrees and rainy. Those are the temps that I just can't stand. Extreme one way or the other, I tend to thrive off that for some reason, but I just don't like the in-between. I am freezing. In fact, I'm more cold when it's 40 degrees and rainy than something like this because, I don't know, I used to train in this stuff, so I kind of like it to some degree. If we're going to have cold weather, I say let's have the coldest weather in history. That's just the way I think, though. Not too bright. Yeah, sometimes usually in the gym, I don't ask people about the equipment because it's a pet peeve of mine. When somebody walks up to me and, hey, man, how many more sets you got? And they know good and well I just sat down, you know. And I usually don't like to work in with people because that means, like, suddenly we're workout buddies and now I have to spot you. And it's like, I'm not comfortable with that. Usually it's just like, nah, I'm just going to finish my sets and then be done with it. But for the most part, I go at such weird times. I usually don't have a problem. But yeah, you get to some of these new people, they just don't have gym etiquette because they don't really know what they should be doing. They don't know how to share things. I've mastered the, oh, okay, sure, nod. That makes people get tired of hearing their own voice in situations like that. Yeah, maybe. I think some people just want to hear themselves talk. Yep, this month is almost over, and the New Year's resolution cats will be back next year. Some people set a New Year's resolution, they stuck to it, and they've been with me ever since. I know some of you are out there, and because have told me that you started it in January. That's when, January 1st is when I started my first YouTube workout video, and many have stuck with it that whole time. So you should be proud of yourself because you turned that New Year's resolution into a lifestyle, and that's where I like New Year's resolutions, are people that actually set a goal and they stick to it. Yeah, pretty awesome stuff. It just dropped a degree for some reason. It's supposed to, what time is it? It's just after 7. 7 to 8 is supposed to be the coldest time of the day, and I'm thinking it's because when the sun comes up, and when the sun comes up, there's more like wind because of that pressure of the heat and stuff, and that's where that sub-zero temperature comes in. I hate when people don't wipe down the equipment after they sweat all over it. It's another one. They just don't get it. It's some of that's entitlement. They think, well, there's a worker out there to do all that stuff. It's like, no, it's your sweat. Clean it up. Yeah, some people don't get it. I'm not a germaphobe, but I'm very cautious when it comes to the winter months because I know how slobbish some people can be. So I'll clean the machines. If I'm using machines, I'll clean the grips before and after Yeah. Usually I don't worry about it during the summertime, but yeah, during the winter months, people are sneezing and coughing, and I see them going to other places. And a lot of times when I'm in the gym, at least during this time of the year, I'm just using the machines because I can do everything in the as far as equipment's concerned is usually right here. So it's even worse because a lot of times people will just chill out on that machine and sneeze all over it. Drives me insane. Let me bring this up a little bit. Hearing this makes me happy to no longer be a member of a gym. Yeah. Well, okay. So I would imagine like many people have the same gripes as me. You're taking the dumbbells and not bringing them back. Yeah, that's definitely annoying. Last week I was doing supersets with one move on the bench and one off. I was on the off move, and this guy comes in, sees this sweaty bench right next to me, and gives me a look of disgust. Yeah. He was probably a rookie. There were two benches free next to me, but he wanted that one. That's I think in my case, I usually get the guy that wants to be right next to me in the locker room. I mean, there's like nobody else in the locker room, and then they just jump in and they're like, oh, I want to go right next to you. I miss the alone time, but no matter what I did to try to avoid talking to people, the old men love to come up and stand in front of me and strike up conversation. Yeah. Subin, you hang in there. I know that. Yeah, my belly started to hurt during that core too. Subin is finishing strong. I know Teresa's still finishing her workout. Little squirrel just dropped its nut. Yeah, Nina, the old guys are going to come up to you and probably try to give you form. You know what's funny too is you could probably teach them how to work out. So maybe you should take advantage of that and say, oh, well, yeah, maybe, but your form is terrible. Let me show you how you can do it. It's funny because Paprika was telling me one time about how a guy tried to improve her form, and she took it at first, and then he used to make it like a daily thing, and she's like, yeah, I got it, thanks. And I guess he was out of shape, of course. Always the biggest, sweatiest guy who wants to be right next to me or work in their lifts. I don't speak English in like 5 languages. That's fantastic. Of course you had guys checking you out last night, Avia. That's going to be the problem with all you relentless honey badgers. Guy, girl, it won't matter. Yeah, it's a curse and it's a blessing, but you guys all look great. So you're going to get the creepers and the gazers and all that other stuff. That's the unfortunate thing. Yeah, they're trying to impress you, Holly. All right, let me talk a little bit about tomorrow. Tomorrow it's going to be Iron Body. I'm going to keep it at the same time for now. Just understand that Saturday is always subject to, I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to work it, but I do want to put something different in Saturdays eventually. But right now it's still going to be 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I know that doesn't help everybody out. People would prefer 6 a.m. I understand that, and it's very likely I will end up going to that time, just not yet. I don't want to force something and then have to go back to something, to some other time. So just know that tomorrow will be 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, and we are going to be doing Iron Body. It's not up there yet, but it will be shortly. Iron Body, and get your dumbbells ready. There will be body weight as well, a little bit of cardio. We did a lot of strength this week. And we're kind of finishing off with cardio. I want to loosen a little bit up from the week, and I think Iron Body does a good job. I think cardio kickboxing does a good job with that. We're hitting lighter weights tomorrow with functional movements as opposed to isolated movements, which is what we've been doing all week, which I'm okay with that. Isolated movements are very good, but there are a lot of benefits to functional movements. That's why we're sculptors and not just bodybuilders. Sculptors focus on every finite detail of fitness. That's what makes it great. These two guys were on the treadmill. I'm loving your guys' stories. I'm just going to read them, and we're going to reminisce on our stories in the gym. Two guys were on the treadmill and talking about me, but my wife was next to them. They said, yes,
That's his wife. That's because AQ, you're a stud. We don't need to look very far to know that much. They just envy you, buddy. Everybody's going to appreciate the art that is your butt, AQ. Yeah, it's true. It's true, AQ. Good peaches in Costa Rica. It's your butt or your abs, pal. One or the other, I don't know. We went to a few gyms, not a few. We walked through a few gyms in Costa Rica. I think there was a Gold's Gym there. Surprisingly, there's not a lot of Gold's gyms here anymore. But if I remember correctly, there was a Gold's Gym in La Fortuna. I don't know how far or close you are from La Fortuna, but it was cool to kind of see. You know, their Gold's Gym was a little bit more open as far as like they just like let the weather come in. Of course they could because it was beautiful outside. My husband loves watching me get uncomfortable at the gym every time I had dudes come hit on me. It's funny because guys just assume women don't know what they're doing. And it's hilarious to me as a trainer because I'll dissect moves in my head. It's just what I do naturally. And a lot of times I see a lot of terrible form. That terrible form is often by guys. Women tend to they'll watch videos, they'll read books, they'll watch people do the move. And hopefully if they're watching the right videos, they tend to have the better form. So I always laugh when I see guys try to say, hey, let me show you another way to do this. And they don't say that. It's like, hey, man, can I show you something? And it's just a way of trying to hook up with the girl. It's funny. Yeah, guys out there shouldn't assume women are doing the bad form. Women tend to have better form. That's just my experience. There's a lot of guys with good form. I think all the relentless guys here have fantastic form. A guy took a picture of my butt at the grocery store the other day. I wasn't sure if I should be offended or take it as a compliment. Do you know if he still has that picture? Maybe he can send me an email. I'm kidding, Holly. I don't blame him. But yeah, that's weird. It's definitely weird. It's funny because everyone's got cameras now. So who knows how many pictures are out there that wind up on the internet. Someday you're going to be like, what? That's me. That's definitely a creeper move. Okay. Also on Sunday, don't forget about the Poet. Poet is basically mixing Pilates with Poga yoga. And he's been doing a great job with that. You guys are very good at basically being supportive, but at the same time, if you're doing the things that he's giving out, you are benefiting from that. Especially if you're covering this entire week, you're able to basically, the way I look at the Poet's workouts, and we talked about it, like he's designed them for that. It's almost like a recovery to feel better, and he's been doing a really good job when it comes to that. So please make sure, and I'm going to give it another shout out tomorrow to remind you about Sunday, but please keep checking out Sunday. It's also on YouTube at this point. I just feel like the feed is better, and I like the live video on YouTube much better than Facebook. Holly, I would punch him in the face. You know, I got to say, Avia, I believe that. And that punch would hurt. So, yeah, I'm sure there have been people who probably snuck pictures on you, Avia, but boy, they got lucky because they don't want the wrath of Avia's punch. He was about 20 years younger than me, so I took it as a compliment. Yeah, but you probably didn't look 20 years older. He probably had no idea. I've been nicknamed the Creeper Magnet. Yeah, it actually is, you know, it's just people being weird. You know, something like that, we are joking about it, but things like that can truly be more serious than they are, which is why I'm glad a lot of you know how to punch and kick. I don't know, going off topic, but I was watching a friend's daughter and husband were doing Taekwondo the other day, or I shouldn't say the other day, last night. And I was watching them test, and it was kind of cool. You know, anything defensive is always good to learn. If I can make recommendations as you get into adult years, I would recommend something like jiu-jitsu, judo,
even boxing, something that you can learn to defend, throw a right punch, a proper lock, or to how to get out of certain holds. I think it's always good to know things like that. And it gives you a better demeanor. When somebody approaches you, you have a little bit more confidence. People will feed on that, or they'll play on that, or they'll be able to catch on that. And if they feel like that you can hold your own, they tend to walk away and find somebody else that they think they can mess with. So it does give you a better demeanor. Good thing if it wasn't me, she would have been charged with an aggravated assault. I think she would have gotten away somehow. I got a nice butt, but let me tell you, don't pass that line. Look, but don't touch, or in case, take a or in that case, take a picture. I had to slap someone's phone out of their hands because of that. Yeah, I can see you doing that, Line Cub. How did it turn into this? Yeah, it was gym people. Yeah, a lot of gym creepers out there. Yeah, it's funny because Line Cub is a sweetheart, and you would think she would be sort of passive. She's not. She's not. I seriously need to find a way to take self-defense class. I don't know what's around there. You got to be careful with the jiu-jitsu classes. Sometimes they're not what they're cut out to be. I know I've been to specific ones. Gracie Barra was by far my favorite. I don't know if you have a Gracie Barra by you. It's spelled B-A-R-R-A. There's also Hickson Gracie has his own. I'm not sure if it's still called Hickson Gracie, but Gracie Barra has been doing really well, and I just love their program. They really do a great job in going through certain weeks and building you up to great defensive moves and great counterattacks and great attacks. It's always good to know things like that. One of the reasons why I would always bring up something like jiu-jitsu over Taekwondo, I think Taekwondo has its purpose, and I think it's really good. But when it comes to like defensive stuff, I don't recommend people do striking, especially in a street fight. I think it's a lot better to control somebody than to actually punch them and beat them up. My philosophy in that is if you can control somebody, their adrenaline and their anger is going to tire them out. And there's something that makes another person really submit to you when they know you can get them in a chokehold and take the wind out of them. That's not going to leave marks. It's not going to make your life more miserable. And there have been cases where I have gotten somebody in a chokehold or an arm bar or something where they were subdued, and it benefited me a lot better. Trust me, I'm not a guy who goes around looking for fights. I just happen to ride the train a lot, and there are sometimes circumstances that take place, and it's just good to know. I'm not one that's approached a lot, but sometimes I will approach if I think somebody's causing a problem to somebody else. And not that I'm trying to be a hero, but at the same time, it does help when you can basically subdue the situation without escalating it. And I think punching and kicking, people learn from that, and people see striking, and suddenly it becomes a big catastrophe, as opposed to just like basically getting somebody in a lock and saying, okay, you want to calm down? And if they don't calm down, you know exactly where to take it. Especially in jiu-jitsu, if you go to the ground, you actually know where you can go. And a 110-pound girl can choke out a 200-pound guy, 250-pound guy, if they know what they're doing. I've seen it happen. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's none of those. It's an MMA club. I missed that. Is it UFC, Jim? I don't know. I missed some of that comment while I was rambling my mouth. The white heater looks like a little robot staring at Jace. He's little. This heater is like one of the hottest ones, and I'm still. Temperature's starting to drop. Freezing. Don't stomp on me. Beep, beep, bop, beep. It does look like a robot. There's his two eyes. He's got a little dot there. It's his face. All right. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, guys. Teresa, I think at this point you're probably done. I think Subin is finished with her workout. Great work today, guys. Happy Friday. I've got nothing else to say, nothing else that I wanted to talk about, so to speak. And I will see you guys basically tomorrow Before that, why is there no heat in the gym? There actually is. We have forced heat coming in the top, but it's very weak. And that's just because, well, that's how this building is. It's 120 years old. Ceilings are really high. It's really difficult to heat. One ductwork coming in here, blowing downward, doesn't do enough. For some reason, it still gets pretty cold in here. I will say we did some construction on this summer where we sealed off all of the things that went up to the roof, and it did a better job. It would be 35 degrees in here if it weren't for that. So I feel pretty lucky. We're getting lower though. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do today. And not complaining though. I'm lucky to have this place. Just finished the balance part on to core. Teresa, go kill it. You got this. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Always remember, eat healthy, train hard, most especially have fun. I'm Relentless Jake. You remember, stay focused, stay dedicated, and I'll see your beautiful faces tomorrow. And don't let people take pictures of you. And choke, don't punch. Arm bar, don't kick. It's always better. But if you have to punch or kick, do it. All right. I'm out of here. Wait, I didn't give the outro. Eat healthy, train hard, have fun. I'm Relentless Jake, and now I'm out. Bam!